So it's been over a year since I uploaded my last video, and I'm sorry for ghosting you guys, but I was busy deteriorating on the couch as chaos consumed the world. Throughout this time, I did somehow manage to graduate.
Yes! Woo! Happy graduation!
After many missed Zoom lectures, late assignments, and embarrassing mental breakdown emails to all my professors, I reluctantly entered the real world, or whatever was left of it.
Don't put that picture on Facebook. The future employers see
That's
that.
right. You don't want to get fired
be
down
careful.
the line. Like our president says, you're fired.
High school?
College.
You didn't pass for either.
What's your major?
Criminology.
Criminal.
So you like the handcuffs, huh?
At this point, I had moved out of my college apartment and was living in New York with my cousin.
Self-care starts with some wine.
Here, I was hit with a whole new problem. Post-graduation existential dread. The stress of the past months left me burned out and tired. Even posting videos felt like a chore. So I stopped. I needed time to take care of myself and decided that I would come back once I was ready. It was quarantine anyway, the perfect time for self-care. Overwhelmed by all the yoga mats and baking supplies, I decided to distract myself instead. But days turned into months, which turned into a year. I tried filming many times, but nothing felt right. So I am back. I'm alive. I'm better than ever. Just kidding. I am not better than ever, but today I'm going to start my journey to, And the more time passed since my last upload, the more pressure I put on myself to create the perfect video, which put me in a never-ending cycle of filming, editing, getting frustrated, and then giving up. There were also a lot of good times.
I love that. Good job. Happy birthday.
I hung out with people I love and made some good memories. Now I've come to realize that if life can go on and still be enjoyable in the middle of all the craziness, then why can't I just continue to post videos and do what I love, even if things don't feel perfect?
Push yourself up. Ready like this. Okay, alright. Daddy. Say it again. Word. Daddy.
So yeah, here I am giving this another try. It's taken a lot for me to get to a point where I've realized that I don't have to have it all figured out in order to keep moving forward, so that's what I'm doing. I know that I've been gone for a while, but trust me, this channel has not left my mind for a day. Over the past year and a half, I would just constantly rewatch my old videos, and I just felt so far removed from the person that I was seeing. I feel like I went from not caring what anyone thought of me and just doing my thing to becoming consumed by it. All I wanted was to just get back to being my old self, but a lot had changed in my life and in the world, and I felt like it was impossible to go back to being that way. And because this channel is so personal to me, it's very hard for me to not feel like it is me. So when I'm struggling with my videos, it feels like my self-worth as a person is being affected. Part of the reason this all happened is I think I just had way too much time on my hands, which didn't help with my overthinking that was already there to begin with. I would obsess over every little detail of videos I was planning and then convince myself that it wasn't worth it and they weren't good enough. And I was struggling a lot with what direction I wanted to take this channel, and also just the purpose of all this, like what it was all for at the end of the day. Just a lot of big questions that sometimes are important, but when they affect your ability to do what you have to do and move on with your life, then it's a problem. And I was just stuck in that cycle for so long, and it was really hard for me to get out. But I'm determined to just not dwell on it, and I still have a lot of uncertainties about what I want to do with this channel, and maybe you guys can help me along the way, but I'm just gonna continue to share my life with you guys, the good times, the bad times, everything. I just really want to get back to that place of being authentic and doing what I love. So it's been a long time coming for me to actually sit down and film this and be here and talk to you guys. So I'm proud of myself for finally doing this. And to everyone who is still here, who's still watching, and to everyone who sent me messages throughout this time, just know that I read your messages and I wasn't really in the right headspace to answer a lot of them, but they did help me get through some tough times. So I really want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the support and love you have continued to show me. So yeah, that's all I have to say, and I will see you guys in 3 years. Bye!